Game is starting. Game is starting.
MLB The Show has baseball on tap from lovely City Field in Flushing, Queens. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Baltimore Orioles and the New York Mets. Interleague Baseball comes your way next. Marcus Stroman is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Mets. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Marcus Stroman, not a real big guy. First-round draft pick out of Duke University. Good power sinker, 92 to 94 miles an hour. His slider is good. Will throw an occasional curveball and changeup. His best trait, ultimate competitor.
Now, at the plate here is Cedric Mullins. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Drilled right back up the middle. Scooped up. And there's one gone to start the night. Now one down with the bases empty, and that'll bring up Ryan Mountcastle. In there, no balls and a strike. And not a bad night for baseball, and even 70 degrees here at game time. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Mountcastle, an imposing right-handed figure at 6'4" tall. He was selected in the first round back in the 2015 MLB draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He is
a dive, and he knocks it down. And there is some stick-to-itiveness as they still manage to get the out at first. What a play. Austin Hayes is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Another one sent foul. The 0-2 once more. It is a fastball down below the knees. Swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. So now into the box is Jonathan Villar. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Line to shortstop, and there's one away. Stepping up is Francisco Lindor. Lifetime against this particular arm. He's 1 for 5. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
I got to count 1 and 2.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Flip a coin right here with this next pitch. After throwing 2 fastballs to get ahead, he's been able to lay off both those off-speed pitches. Looks like he's seeing it pretty good.
Mancini will drift over to his left a few steps as he takes it for the second out. Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Fly ball to straightaway left. And Hayes will make the catch. This side is retired. Mets go down 1-2-3. And so now to the plate, Trey Mancini. He'll get us started in the top of the second. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. The pitch. Now here's a fly ball, well hit. Back goes McNeil, and that ball will stay fair, and it's gone, a home run.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Pedro Severino digs in at the plate. She'll come up empty that time on a sinker. It's strike 1. Base is empty here with nobody out. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. Oh, and that ball's absolutely crushed down the line. Forget about it. That's going to stay fair and make it back-to-back home runs.
Well, this is something you don't see every day. It had the distance the second it left the bat, but it was anybody's guess whether it was going to be fair or foul. That is, until it clanked off the top of the foul pole. No question or controversy now. That's an impressive homer.
But that finds the first baseman's glove, and that's a tough first out. Ready now is number 1. He readies for his first plate appearance. The cutter runs outside, ball 1.
Hey, this pitcher's going to have to step off the mound right here and refocus. Take a deep breath, something. Can't keep falling behind and creating traffic. It puts everybody on edge, not only himself, his defense, and especially his manager.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. 1 out, nobody on. Struck him out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Kelvin Gutierrez is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Down 0-2 to a guy with this much weaponry, 5 pitches he can go to, not looking good.
Reined in. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and into bat next, the versatile weapon Javier Baez.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him 0-1. Baez is truly an elite-level defender, which is a big deal given the position he plays in the middle infield. Defensive metrics have become a bigger and bigger part of evaluating players, of course, and he's consistently among the leaders in these newer categories at his position.
Yeah, you can tell. His pitching staff absolutely loves him. First step quickness, soft hands, an absolute cannon for an arm. This guy fits the bill defensively.
Count is 1-2 now. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss.
Nope.
And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
Here comes the 1-2.
That's a ball.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
What I like about that strikeout, guys, is that he came back with a fastball on 2-2. He was heading to count 0-2 earlier, but instead of continuing to nibble a little bit, he decided to get aggressive again and to challenge with his hard stuff.
Into the box, Michael Conforto. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at a first pitch fastball for strike 1. Lifetime in this matchup, he's gone 2 for 6. He's taken him deep once. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2.
He's 1 pitch away from striking out the side, but even more than that, to throw a donut.
We'll leave it right there as he strikes out, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Mets. They're down 2-0. Now it'll be John Means as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. First pitch of the AB now.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. Love to swing at that one again.
Got him on his front foot. It's 0-2. He pops him up toward the left side of the infield. There to take it is VR, and that's the first down. Stepping in once again is Cedric Mullins. Second appearance here. He grounded out to start the ball game. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Mullins playing here in his age 26 season. He was a 13th round pick back in the 2015 MLB draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Softly hit to the left side. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first. That'll bring up Ryan Mountcastle as he'll take a look at the strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
0-2.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Austin Hayes is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
The 1-1 home is taken for strike 2.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Orioles leave 1 as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. So here's Jeff McNeil. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck outside last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Fouled away. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. And he holds off there as the count goes even to the Mets left fielder. It's 2-2.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he can go in right here.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Gets him looking, strike 3.
Boy, he's really on a roll on the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
Stepping in now, James McCann. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. In his career versus this pitcher, he's got a 3-for-5 line. Mets are still looking for their first hit of the ball game. And low, it's a ball and a strike. McCann, 30 years of age. He's in the midst of his 8th major league season. Inside here with the hard stuff, and it's 2-1 now. Two and two the count.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch outs and working on number 5.
And he chased it in the dirt. And the throw is made to record the second out of the inning. And no surprise based on how close that play was. They're looking at the replay to see if they want to challenge the out call. Now the indication from the dugout, and they will use a challenge here. So we'll see what the replay operations center in Manhattan has to say about it.
The Mets have decided to challenge.
So here's one last look at it. There has to be indisputable evidence in order to change the call, and I just don't see it there. I'd be really surprised if the challenge works out for them in this one.
Headsets coming off. Here comes the decision, and he is indeed out as originally called. So they lose the challenge and the ability to use any further challenges for the rest of the game.
Out at first base.
At the plate, Marcus Stroman. Bunt attempt with 2 outs. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Mets go down 1-2-3. They trail things here 2-0.
Trust me when I tell you, no exceptions to the rule. Bringing blessings when I move. Special, I'm an essence, I'm a...
All set for the start of the inning, and standing in the outfielder, Trey Mancini.
The right fielder, number 16, Trey Mancini.
First pitch on its way. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw some four-seamers up in the zone like that, it could work for him.
Behind 0-2 now. Mowing away with that one. It's 1-2.
It's 1-2.
This one's down to third. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth. Digging in will be Pedro Severino. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one.
Well, Matty, we know he's got the timing on the fastball locked in. That's what he got a hold of on that home run in the previous at bat. You do not come off the heater. Have to be leery of the off speed, but stay on the fastball. He's got to throw it again.
First offering.
Nope, outside.
2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. The 1-1. And he chased one there as this is bounced to short. He's right there. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now back.
That'll bring in the versatile Pat Valaika. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. 2 out, nobody on. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Popped up. Alonso is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Now into the box, Jonathan Villar back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
The 1-1 home. Now a swing going out over in the third base dugout as that thing nearly took out half the coaching staff.
You know that as a pitcher, you're in the driver's seat right now. He's coming out of his shoes, and you see that lumber going flying. Pretty good chance you throw a breaking ball right here, you're going to get yourself another swing and a miss.
Here's another 1-2. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Fastball laid off well below the knees.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
Oh, and he's caught looking at a beautiful curveball there as that buckled him for the first out of the inning. So 1 out and nobody aboard. And with it comes Francisco Lindor to the plate. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Heading out towards shallow right. Mancini is over just a few steps to his left as he takes it for out number 2. So here's Pete Alonso, 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I gotta believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. Fair to say, oh my goodness, these folks are not headed for a career on Broadway. The 3 of us are back after this message and a word from our local stations. At the plate now is number 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Number 1.
First offering. Pulls the string on that one. 1 strike.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
The 1-1 home. Fouled off. The 1-2. A bouncer up the middle. There's Baez. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away. Next to hit, Kelvin Gutierrez. Pulled high in the air out to left field. McNeil is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. So stepping in is John Means. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. This one's down to third. He's got it. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles, but they're on top 2-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager and he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
The second baseman.
All right, Heidi, thank you. First pitch of the AB now. High in the air out to center field. Mullins is right there, 1 down. 1 out, base is empty, and ready to bat next, the Wyoming native Brandon Nimmo. Way off balance hack that time, good for the first strike.
I know we want to focus on the offense and how bad they've been so far, but can we give some love to the pitcher? He has had these guys in the rocking chair all day.
No runs, no hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. A little bit off the outside, it's 1-2.
Classic strikeout pitch right there on 0-2. It's the one we know he loves going to, but great recognition to lay off in that spot.
Nimmo with an even count of 2-2 now.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
At the plate now, Michael Conforto as he rips it on the ground to second. Over to first, and that retires the side. New inning set to get underway, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Cedric Mullins. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. He hit the corner and tries for third, and he'll make it as he starts out inning number 6 with a leadoff triple. In now, Ryan Mountcastle, but this will be speared at third, and that was self-defense all the way. 1 gone, and he will make it back in there. He's safe at third. From the belt, the pitch. Austin Hayes stands in as he looks at a called strike.
And he's looking sharp so far.
80%. Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit, and the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Hey, with that base hit right now, the lead's 3-0. And the way their pitcher's going, D-Row, that might hold up in this one.
Yeah, and you're well aware of it, Dan, as an offense, just trying to put those extra runs across the board. You can take a look at the guy on the slab, towing the slab. He's on fire right now.
Just keeping him close. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Hayes stands at first with 1 out. And another foul ball. Here's another 0-2.
Pull on that side.
Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. The 2-2 one more time.
Full count. 3-2.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Nimmo comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for round number 2. Next up, Pedro Severino. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Taken, but that catches the inside part of the plate. This one's down to third. Scooped up. He'll go to Baez at second for the force, and that ends the inning. It's a run on 2 hits here for Baltimore. So here is Jeff McNeil. He'll be the first to the plate for the Mets in their half of the
The left
6th.
fielder, number 6.
Now the pitch. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out. Next, it'll be James McCann, struck out in his last trip to the plate. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab
Your
some
attention,
bench.
please.
Dominic Smith will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1. Outside for a ball. 1-1. Now here's the pitch. A ball and 2 strikes. The count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Mets. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head. And now, this ball's going to wind up out of play. And a big mistake there. Next to hit is Jonathan Villar. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
No, that's low.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Smith stands at second with 2 gone. High in the air and deep to straightaway left. Hayes on the run for it. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. We're through 6 full. The Orioles lead it 3-0. Edwin Diaz comes on to pitch from the bullpen now in an unexpected move. He's their closer, so it's a surprise to see him here in the 7th. Pat Valaika is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout, and with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
Number 1 is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. Slow little roller to third. And there's out number 2. Stepping in next, Kelvin Gutierrez. He flew out in his last debut. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
A little bit outside. 2-1.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1. And now, Francisco Lindor will try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Francisco Lindor.
Now here's the first offering.
What a performance so far. Throwing first pitch strikes to 90% of the batters. It's hard to get any better than that.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And here's a foul tip into the catcher's glove. Moves it to 0-2 now.
Hey, it's tough when your team is being held scoreless on the scoreboard. He was trying to put him on the board with a swing like that one.
1-2 now. Into the windup and the pitch.
Inside, ball 2.
Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Severino gathers, but the throw is late, and he's aboard after the strikeout.
Now batting, first baseman.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And up steps the power bat of Pete Alonso. From the stretch.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
Swung on and hammered. No doubt about this one. Watch it fly. Gone! So a 2-run shot to left center, and the Mets have made this a 3-2 ball game.
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows. Finally able to get this offense potentially going with one swing of the bat. Being shut out all game, but not anymore.
And that brings up Javi Baez. Fouled off wide at first, but boy, that had some zip on it. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Looking for his 10th strikeout. Here's the pitch.
Nope.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. No outs, nobody on. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball.
Offensive game plan needs to change right here. They need to get a little bit more aggressive. It's too late to try and work counts.
But he'll barely have to move out there and right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
The right fielder, number 30.
Next up for New York, Michael Conforto. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And a slider tails outside for ball 1.
You know, because this is just a one-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
That's
No
ball
offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Count is 2-1.
And it's fouled away. Here now the 2-2. Misses down below the knee.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Now, surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. But the Mets do strike for 2, both coming on this 2-run home run. 7 complete here tonight. It's the Orioles 3 and the Mets 2. Jahmai Jones is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th.
Number 37, Jahmai Jones.
Now here's the first offering. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
Here comes the 1-2. It's a fastball that misses. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's 1 away.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff men on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a one-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
Cedric Mullins comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
You got to love guys auto taking you 0-0 if you're on the mound. You could steal that first strike and now you go to work just picking apart the corners.
Right side defense aligned perfectly, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So next to hit is Ryan Mountcastle. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. No balls and a strike to count. And he fouls this one off. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here. Dylan Tate is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 55.
Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Hit back up the middle. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. So now to the plate, James McCann. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The windup and the 0-1. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up on that pitch.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. James McCann becomes out number 2 this inning. Noah Syndergaard will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Just got a piece of that one, perhaps shortening up now will get the ball in play.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1 and 2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times?
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Aaron Luke enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Austin Hayes is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Now that's just a nasty cutter right there. I don't care if that's his cold zone and he doesn't handle that pitch in that well. Most hitters don't get to that.
Still no balls and 2 strikes. The 0-2 once more.
I got to count 1 and 2.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Fouled away. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. In there, a base hit. Around first, he's digging for second. Around second now, and they still haven't flagged this one down. And he is into third with a leadoff triple.
Other than a home run, there aren't a whole lot of better ways to start an inning than a triple. Pretty good chance of at least getting 1 run in this inning now.
Trey Mancini is at the plate as he watches ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And that one yanked just foul.
The offensive approach here is simple. You know the pitcher's going for the K, so set your sights middle of the plate. And then don't worry about the infielders. They're so close, hard contact is a guaranteed ribby.
Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And a big RBI there as the run scores to make this a 2-run game now. Pedro Severino is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. In there, and it's even at 1. The 1-1. Ground ball left side. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely. Into the box now, Pat Valaika, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Trevor May enters the game with 1 gone in the top of inning number 9.
Number 65. Trevor.
Fouled off. Severino leads off first with 1 away. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. May is at least partially known for his big power slider. A lot of break on that pitch, but what makes it unique is how hard he's able to throw it. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1. Number 1 waits on deck. Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Good swing just a little early, and he'll see another payoff pitch. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Number 1 is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. And it's fouled away. A runner on first with 2 away. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. Cole Sulser takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. Bottom of the inning now, and the switch hitter Jonathan VR will be the next to bat. 0-1 the count. Now here's the pitch.
Yep, that ball went out.
Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
2 strikes.
You never want to take the aggression away from a ball player, but in this situation, I'd like to see the leadoff guy try and work the count a little bit more, especially when his pitcher's missing like he is.
Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away. Next, it'll be Francisco Lindor. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Now at the plate, Pete Alonso. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th.
In the last at-bat, that breaking ball was really up in the zone. Not a good spot for a pitcher to throw the off-speed pitch. If he wants to come back and throw that in this at-bat, he better get it down below the knees. Ew, is that ugly? You could probably throw anything out there to this guy. He'd swing at the rosin bag if you throw it up there.
And he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over.
Played game. Got a little bit of everything in this one. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching, and defense in certain spots. This one was a fun one.
The Baltimore Orioles took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. John Means gets the W on the mound, so that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.